Alright, what's up, guys? We back with a recap rant about the real life NFL. This is not a gameplay video of Madden. This is a real life talking about the actual game that just happened between the Buccaneers, the Falcons and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers win 35-22. I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight into it, bruh. As you see from the title of this video, I don't know if I'm able to fit all of it in, but this is an embarrassment. This was false hope, and this was heartbreaking, bro. This game, how it ended, it really gave me flashbacks, bro. First of all, I'm gonna start off with like just the feeling, and then I'm gonna hop straight into the game, bro. The feeling of that last sack, bro. When Matt Ryan got sacked and they called it a fumble, and the dude ran it for a touchdown. The same motion of Matt Ryan looking up, like in the stands, and looking down, literally felt the same suction of air that happened in the Super Bowl. That was the same exact look. And that really, like, it made me, like, depressed, like, as far as, like, the situation, because it brought back a flashback. That feeling is horrible, man. That feeling sucks, because everybody was like, oh, we trash and stuff like that. And then when we finally started to do something, the defense didn't allow a touchdown in 2 games. We go against a bum Jameis Winston, bro. Like, come on, man. Jameis Winston is a bum. The dude is a clown. The dude is athletic. The dude is strong. He's athletic. And he can escape. I'll give him that. But the dude is a clown, bro. He's not even a good leader. The dude is pushing his own coaches, fighting his own teammates, eating W's. And we lost against this idiot. It's one thing of losing against Drew Brees, even though we don't like the Saints. It's one thing of, Cam, Panthers, all of that kind of. But it's losing against James. James is, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. The dude was 18 for 28, 313, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We lost against this dude. Now, what I would say watching this game, I don't want to blame the defense, even though the Buccaneers had 35 points. The defense came out to play. They came out to play. We freaking had two interceptions in this game. Trufant and Devondre Campbell, who has literally been stepping up for the past 3 weeks. Devondre Campbell, the worst dude that was on the defense that we wanted out, is actually playing his butt off, leading the tackles and all that other bullcrap. Deion Jones, I don't know what's going on with this man. I have no idea what's going on with Deion Jones. I didn't even know EA gave him a superstar ability. I guess they just gave him that. But as you can see on the left side, Jameis Winston is not even, the dude is nothing. Jameis Winston, bro. We lost against Jameis Winston, bro. Do you know how horrible that is? We beat Carson Wentz. We beat Drew Brees. Oh, Kyle Allen, I guess. But come on, man. Jameis. And my boy Matt Ryan threw the ball 46 times, 23 completions, 271 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. Oh, he only threw 1 interception this game? I thought they gave him another one, so I guess it's only 1 interception. The interception was not his fault. Calvin Ridley, bro, the dude dropped like 5 passes this game. Calvin Ridley went up, Matt Ryan threw it right in his hands, and he just let the defender snatch it up. I will give credit to the Buccaneers, because I understand, like, some people talk about, like, their teams and they never get other team credit. Y'all know I get other team credit. Even though it was an embarrassment for us because of the whole Jameis situation, the Buccaneers defense came to play. They was in man coverage, bro, locking dudes up. They played their butt off, bro. They played their butt off. I was surprised. I don't know who none of their corners are or their safeties at all. I don't know none of them. I just know about Devin White, Quan Alexander, Sue, obviously. I think I said Devin White already. That's like the main people I know. Other than that, I'm like, I don't know who these guys are. I didn't know Jason Pierre-Paul. But Vita Vea, obviously, you know what I'm saying, guys like that. But the star of the show was Chris Godwin. I don't know why the Falcons like to leave the middle of the field wide open. That's usually what we like to cover. I don't know who the heck was calling the defense. Like, Dan Quinn went back But I told you the defense did started off great, but the offense was suspect. The offense, it's like Matt Ryan could have had a better game if the dudes was blocking for him. The dude, Matt Ryan was so under pressure. The dude was paranoid. He was throwing some crazy passes. He didn't have time in the pocket, bro. Devin White was blasting right through the rookie. Defensive linemen, bro. Defensive linemen like Cameron Jordan talking trash. All these other guys that's been talking trash. Mario Addison. Even I think Mario Addison did get a sack against us with the Panthers. Those guys barely got through McGarry. Now they got those were linemen. Now freaking rookie middle linebacker is freaking straight up dominating this man McGarry, bro. Jake Matthews holding penalties, freaking getting smashed on. I know that Sue, the dude was up there grabbing all around. Like, come on, bro. What is this? I'm telling you, this game, like I told you, it felt like the Super Bowl, man. Once I was in there, I was in this freaking stadium, bro. I stayed until that last sack. I was walking out the building when that play happened, and I seen the thing, and they showed how Matt looked up at the stands and he looked down and he walked to the sideline, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is how the season is gonna end, just like that, because the playoffs is out of the picture now. We possibly could have went 9-7, and somehow, some kind of way, made the playoffs. I don't think even if we go 8-8, there's any way for us to make the playoffs. Unless I guess the Seahawks lose or the Vikings lose the rest of their games. I don't know. And somehow we made the wild card. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I highly doubt it's gonna happen. Man, this junk is. Oh my god, bro. KZ, I don't know if we was playing cover two, but I don't know what the heck KZ was doing, bro. The dude was leaving the outside, the deep right outside open the whole game. KZ's supposed to be like one of the best zone safeties we got on the team. The dude was leaving the side of the field wide open every single time. They were leaving the middle field wide open every single time. Even though they was calling some Bruce Arians or whoever their coordinator was calling some weird routes where they cross routes, and then Trufant had got bumped on one. It was like a little chip block, and the dude was wide open, so it was really not his fault. But man, even look at the overall EA gave these dudes. They ain't 79, bro. We 84. It's just the Buccaneers, man. Like, I understand when Jameis came in the league, we didn't beat him the first three games. Guess what? That was with Dirk Cutter. That's when they had Dirk Cutter. And Dirk Cutter, he already know what it is. But Jameis Winston is a clown. He's a clown. And this dude showed out. 3 touchdowns, 313. Matt didn't even get over 300 yards this game. Just last week, Matt Ryan just passed Warren Moon because this freaking bum line dudes up there, you know what I'm saying? What's crazy? And I feel bad for even saying this. Shout out to the troops. I support the troops. And shout out to the dude. There was a soldier that actually literally got stuck for some reason up there atop of the stadium because his rope got stuck. But shout out to him. I was praying for him. The dude was able to climb back up using his shrimp, like dangling from the stadium, bro. And I'm glad he was able to be okay and stuff like that. But every single time, bro, we have a game dedicated to the troops, bro, for the veterans, we end up getting blasted. It's like you see all these emotional video packages, bro, and they just go out there and play like that don't mean nothing. And I understand it's a sport, and I know it's two different things, but y'all see what I'm saying? It's like it's the whole idea of it. It's like the promo, the vibe. These dudes going out there blessing their lives, saying, "Yo, rise up." They could get shot at any moment, and y'all up there playing like bums in the hometown. Yeah, y'all can go out there and flex on dudes. Freaking Calvin Ridley up there doing a guitar solo and jump like that. In North Carolina, the dude comes down back home to Atlanta where the stadium is, and he up there dropping passes. Dude snatching the ball straight from him. Calvin Ridley, good job. 6 receptions, 85 yards, and got a touchdown. And that last touchdown, I didn't even see it. I heard it was Matt Schaub or something like that. Julio Jones, 5 catches, 68 yards. I don't even know none of their corners, bro, but Julio cannot do nothing. They was manning up on this dude. Julio made one good catch, and that was it, in my opinion. Russell Gage, good job to Russell Gage. The dude was like the only one doing something besides that. Jaden Graham. I told you to do Graham number 87. I like his energy when he was on special teams. And I told you I like his energy, I like his vibe. This dude came out and made an amazing play. We get to the red zone and pass the ball instead of running the ball the whole time. Like, did they not learn their lesson from the Super Bowl? They did not learn their lesson last year against the Cowboys when we go in the red zone and do stupid stuff and they get sacked out of the field goal range. But this time we didn't get sacked out of the field goal range. We end up kicking the field goal. Like, what are they doing? It's like they forgot everything that we have learned the past 2 weeks talking about, oh, it's the new Falcons. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? It's like, oh yeah, we go ahead and win these division games. What are they doing, man? There was not the same intensity. Probably like when the true fun stuff was going on when he caught the pick, you felt the vibe. But on offense, the offense literally ruined the pace of the game for the defense. The defense was tired. The offense was completely non-existent in this game. The defense, y'all know how, usually the defense did, even though they had 35 points, the defense did what they were supposed to do, in my opinion. They gave us some huge plays, and they should have been in better coverage. I get it. But the offense should have scored more points than what we did. Somehow we got 22. I don't even know how to, like I told you, I don't even know how they got that. Plenty of drives, bro. We started on the 50-yard line, or we went down the field. The first drive, it was 2 plays. We was in the red zone, and we kicked a field goal, bro. What is that? Like I said, my boy Matt Ryan passed Warren Moon last week, and we come out. He don't even get the 300 yards that he even get. He didn't even score a touchdown because the freaking offensive line is not blocking for him. The dude getting killed out there. We on our third string running back and our fourth string running back. So the run game is irrelevant. But shout out to Quadre for getting a rushing touchdown. What was it, on a 1-yard line? And then what the heck were they thinking on defense, bro? Bro, they had Deion Jones covering Chris Godwin. Like, yo, Deion Jones is nice. He's cool. But on the deep streak, are you serious? Deion Jones is athletic as a mother freaker, bro. But on the deep streak, you're going to let this man cover Chris Godwin one-on-one. What are you doing, man? What kind of, what idiot would design that jump? I'm just being real, bro. What idiot would design that jump? With no safety help. I understand if it was man, it had some safeties back there. The dude had no safety help. One-on-one with Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin freaking destroying us the whole game, man. Shout out to Chris Godwin, the dude probably leading in fantasy. 7 receptions, 184 yards, 26.3 yards average a catch. 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans didn't do nothing this game. Four receptions, 50 yards. The dude got some good plays, stuff like that, man. This was an embarrassment, bro. This is horrible. But like I said, shout out to the Bruce Arians coaching the heck out of that defense, because I tried to tell you, I was surprised. Once that first drive hit, I'm like, yo, we about to freaking destroy these dudes. And somehow, some kind of way, they beefed it up. They got ready and they knuckled down, man. But it's just sad knowing that I'm like, yo, we can actually possibly make the playoffs being 9-7. And now it's like, how this game ended, it's the story of us as a franchise. And it's sad because I feel bad for Matt, bro. Because I know he gonna get all the hate. And I know people gonna be like, oh, get him out of here and all this other bull crap. And it's sad because he's been carrying his team, bro. And y'all can say what y'all want about Julio been carrying the team. Matt Ryan has been carrying his team. Believe it or not, statistically, whatever you want to say, Matt has been carrying his team. And that's just straight facts. You can say what y'all want, bro. It's all Julio, bro. Bro, get out of here, bro. It's Matt Ryan. Somebody got throwing the ball, right? And it goes to this whole Michael Vick over Matt Ryan. I've talked to plenty of people. People will say Matt Ryan over Michael Vick. Matt Ryan has accomplished more than Michael Vick as an Atlanta Falcon, and that's his facts. Michael Vick was fun to watch. The dude was must-see TV. But I believe my boy Matt. He just needs some help. And I told y'all about that. Y'all last video about Russell Wilson, Big Ben, Aaron Rodgers, all of them guys. I already made a whole video. Y'all go back and watch the other one. I talked about it during the last game. All of those guys had defenses, and when their defenses went away, they didn't win no freaking Super Bowl, and that's just facts. Same thing with Drew Brees. Drew Brees with the whole bounding gate. Drew Brees ain't won no Super Bowl since. And Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Leo, he's the best quarterback of all time, bro. What has he done since Clay Matthews and the boys and BJ Rogers stopped doing stuff? Nothing. The dude hasn't been doing nothing. Guess who's been having more passing yards than Aaron Rodgers every year? Matt Ryan. And he gets no credit for it. 35 touchdowns, 7 interceptions last year. And guess what? No Pro Bowl, no nothing. Oh, the dude is not doing nothing. He got like the worst spot in the top 100. The commentator was trying to like low talk him like he deserved to have that high spot that he did, or that low spot, whatever you want to say. Come on, man. And before Matt Ryan got hurt, oh, I wonder why the dude got hurt. Because he's trying to put the team on his back, dude. The dude was leading the league in passing yards, no, second in passing yards, and was second in touchdowns when he got hurt. But oh, because my boy Matt Ryan trying to put the team on his back, trying to tell everybody to get effing set and get ready, and we're going out to win this thing. But other young guys come in holding their head down, saying the game is over. Every single play, it's like they don't know what the heck they're doing. Matt is always saying, yo, get over. I understand the motion, obviously quarterback's motion. But every time the play starts, Matt is like, yo, get over here. What are you doing? Come this way. Get set. It's like they don't know what the heck they're doing. And then they really want to say, oh, Julio, he needs a better quarterback, man. Like, are you serious? Besides one touchdown, Matt Ryan has gave Julio all his touchdowns, bro. And I'm not trying to hear that, bro. The Buccaneers came out to play this game. Our offensive line was irrelevant. Devontae David, freaking Quan Alexander, shout out to all of them dudes, man. Good stuff, good defense. But we play like trash. The way how this game ended is the definition of our franchise. I told you, this felt like the Super Bowl. This was supposed to be the game to win. It's supposed to be like a playoffs. And they came out and really just got straight up exposed. Everybody talking about, oh, those two games was a fluke. That Saints game was a fluke. And we like, no, bro, we here to stay. And we come out and get smacked by this bum, Jameis Winston? Are you serious? Dude is a bum. Y'all know I give everybody credit. Jameis Winston is a bum. But I told you he's an athletic bum. The dude, once you underestimate that idiot, he's going to destroy you. I think you got a little bit too confident. They was up all night doing something stupid. I don't know if they went up to Magic City. I don't know. John Abraham and Michael Turner showed up in Magic City, and they was like, yo, let's go. And it was so sad, bro, to see my boy Roddy White in the stands. Roddy White wasn't even allowed to be on the sideline on the field with the coaches sitting down. You know how celebrities do? But yet, guess what? Ed Reed was on the field. Ed Reed was down on the field, and it's a freaking Buccaneers and Falcons game. Ed Reed was on the field. But they had my boy Roddy White in the stands, though. Are you serious? My boy Roddy White wasn't even in, like, the low seats. The dude was, like, in the same section I was in the club level with other fans. Looking at this embarrassment that they had, I believe the next gameplay against the Panthers, Roddy White will go into the Ring of Honor, which shout out to Roddy White. That's my boy. He's my all-time favorite Falcon for life. And next is Matt. But Roddy White will always be my favorite. It was Jamal Anderson for a while, but Roddy White, that's my boy, man. Roddy, Matt, Jamal is my top three, man. Because that's just how it is. But it was just so sad to see that, bro. See my boy Roddy in the stands, like looking as a fan, looking sad, like, man, what the heck is going on? When he was playing with us, we wasn't doing that bullcrap, bro. That man Roddy went through 2 eras. Actually 3, like 2.5. And we out here getting blasted by the Bucs. And it's crazy. Statistically, the Falcons own the division as far as one-on-one matchups. The Falcons have beat the Saints more than they beat us. The Falcons have beat the Buccaneers more than they beat us. The Falcons have beat the Panthers more than they beat us in the history of the NFL. Man, I think the Buccaneers, what they got Super Bowls. The Saints got Super Bowls. Us and the Panthers just don't. So anyway, man, I'm gonna leave it alone at that. I just think, like I said, this is embarrassment. It was sad to see my boy Roddy White in the stands and not like somewhere on the field, but Ed Reed is loud on the field. I know he's a Hall of Famer. Ed Reed is a dude. Obviously, Ed Reed. The dude is not. He obviously is Ed Reed. But as far as this is your team, this is your organization that's going to get you in the Ring of Honor. Why is this man out on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just that bothers me that this dude was not on the field on the sideline. Like I done seen some celebrities on the sideline. I done seen DX on the sideline. I done seen Usher on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? People like that. But they couldn't have a dude that actually played for them on the sideline. I don't know if he got beef with Dan Quinn or something. I don't know, but Arthur Blank loves that man. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else, guys. We just play horrible, and I hate to see the season go like this, bro. I hate that they gave us false hope, and I told you that just that look up to the stands, bro, and that look down to the sideline. I saw like I'm telling you, like I felt like I wasn't at the game at the Super Bowl, but my dad was. But I felt like I was inside the freaking Houston Stadium, bro, looking at the jumbotron at Matt Ryan after the Super Bowl loss. In that moment, zooming back into the present day and looking back at it, like went back in time and saw it, and then saw the future at the same time, bro. Like I was in the fourth dimension of these nuts, bro. Like that's how I feel about it, man. Man, I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the support. We almost are 1K subscribers. Uh, I just hate that we went out like that, bro. And I'm still gonna be a Falcons fan. I'm still rocking with y'all, bro. We need to tighten up, but I think it's too late. We're not gonna be able to make the playoffs. I don't even know how that's gonna happen. They're probably gonna make freaking Aaron Rodgers or some bull crap because it's the 100 year and all that other bull crap. Somehow Aaron Rodgers find a way in the playoffs. You already know how it is because the dude ain't been doing nothing, but somehow they're gonna make him seem like he the best of all time or some bull crap like that. I guarantee you. So if it was up to me, I think it's gonna be the Chiefs and the Packers and the Super Bowl. Honestly, obviously I don't want the Saints to win. I don't want none of them to win. The 49ers, that will really hurt us as a Falcons fan to see Shanahan actually win a Super Bowl with another team, even though he like effed us up. He got us there, but he effed us up because he was already had his heart in San Francisco. So we'll see how it goes, man. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we gotta play the 49ers this year, so I wonder how that's gonna go, man. Maybe Shanahan will give us our W back we should have had, but it's not gonna be the same feeling. Anyway, I don't really have no comments on Dan Quinn. Like I said, even though we lost the game, good job Devondre Campbell for stepping up. Um, I don't know where the heck Ty McKinley was at. I don't know what the tackling was. Jameis Winston was breaking all the tacks, all the sacks. I said tech because Ty McKinley. Shout out to James, bro. Good job, Jameis Winston. You know how I just said how I feel about you, but good job, bro. You freaking exposed our defense. You did what you had to do, and once you count out Jameis Winston, that's what he does to you. So good job to him. The dude came to play. Chris Godwin. If you don't have him on your fantasy, go ahead and get him. The dude is a monster, and I don't know, bro. Congrats to y'all, man. Just I'll admit defeat because we got our butts whooped. I think we underestimated them, and it's tough, bro. And it's just how the fashion we lost. That's what makes it so bad. If we'd have lost by a field goal or something, maybe I'd have been like, okay, even though it's still a loss. But it's just the fact that Jameis Winston went in basically on us, and Matt Ryan didn't have no touchdowns. If we got destroyed, and going back in time and coming back to the future, looking at the jumbotron, that really hurt me as a fan. That really hurt my soul, and it really made me feel like I'm insane because as a fan, we see it and it feel like we be right there, bro. But it be the same outcome, and that's the definition of insanity, bro. Doing the same thing, especially and expecting a different outcome. We have all the talent in the world, and I believe coaching is a big part of success in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? If everything is like legit, if it's actually coaching, then something got to give, bro. I don't know what the heck Raheem Morris and Jeff Albrecht was doing this game. I don't know if Dan Quinn took back over the defense play calling, or I don't know what's going on with Dirk Cutter right now. I like Dirk Cutter. I made a whole video about him, but hey, man, I don't know. Maybe Riley need to come in as a wide receiver coach or something. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all. I probably missed something, but it's all good. I'm out.